Let's go ahead and get started so that we don't get a copyright strike. Singing the song, connecting. Hello, hello, hello. Connecting to Dragon Age servers. Continue. I love this song, but I cannot let it play without me talking. Because I will get copyright. Ah. Loading in. Loading in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, Snickers. Hello, everyone. Greetings, greetings. We are back. Getting Stream Manager up. Stupid. Okay. Gone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of ChroniCanon. This is where we play incredible, formative games from my childhood and my life as a gamer. Here we have Dragon Age Inquisition. We are going to be playing this for the next 50 days until Dragon Age the Veilguard comes out. So hopefully I will be done with this game by that time. Definitely looking forward to Dragon Age Veilguard on October 30th. I don't really want to do too awful much more here in the Hinterlands until I have some more going on in this playthrough. I do... yeah, I think you have to go down to that village to get to the area that I marked. Hello, welcome, welcome. Let's go down to the village. Take a bite of my cheesy rice and barbecue.
Very well. Well, it's good. Let me know if you find it.
Yeah, whatever. I do kind of want to go over this way, though. How we doing on sound? Everybody hear me? Let's do a mic check real quick. Mic check. Check 1, 2. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We might even be a little too loud. Lower it down a little bit. Hello, hello. I'd say it's good. Right there. Yep. I think so. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I can go in there and fix that real quick. No. Okay, so there's nothing back here. Oh, hello, you. Little elf root.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
Damn it, how long am I going to do that before I pick this shit up?
Bandits ahead!
Archer up there. Got him.
One down!
I doubt that's the last of them.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Ah ha ha ha, there it is. Once again. Oh man. Oh man, I hope I can save this lady.
Peace. I am no danger to you. My name is Maris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
What are you doing here?
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead. Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
How did you come to be here?
I was, first of Clan Venen. I left in service of my clan and saw that great tear in the Veil on my journey. I know more of magic and the Veil than any Shemlin, so I hope to help.
Maharal, Dalen.
We should keep moving.
Indeed we should. Sultan.
What manner of fire is that?
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
strength of the Veil.
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the Veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, vi Enasalim.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
The Veil Fire must be making the runes legible.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so not really sure how much longer I'll be here in the Hinterlands. I think I want to go ahead and make the trip to Val Royeaux here pretty soon. Whatever. I do kind of, yeah, I mean, I want to go ahead and make the trip to Val Royeaux here pretty soon, but I do want to open up that camp right there, I think. The patrol pattern is non-negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Huh. Interesting. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the East Road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is reasonable, kill all targets regardless of colors flown. Yeah. That's actually a pretty tough fight. When we get to the villa, we go investigate that villa that they were talking about. And then you get to take it. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's kind of in the vein, not really completely in this vein, but it's kind of like that feeling of in like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, when you're liberating areas and stuff like that. That's kind of the vibe of the Inquisition. Man, I remember this guy being pretty tough. Maybe I'm just leveled right. Oh no, look at that. Coming at me. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing too much crafting until we get to the second base, which if you know, you know, but I don't want to do spoilers.
This would make a good place to camp.
Ooh, first spindleweed.
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
Nothing to report, sir.
All right. We got the camp up. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Bandits ahead!
Bandits? Where? All I see is Drakestone. Oh, aha, here we are. Let me see if the scout's still here. Let's talk to her.
Nice work taking care of the bandits. Corporate Val will want to hear the good news.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Whoa, that Finning. He just fell off. That's crazy.
Dead!
Drakestone. Loot. Where is it? There we go. Good thing those Templars moved on, because I didn't want to tangle with them. There's a Veil Tear up here. Go ahead and check this out. Pretty sure there's a demon in this building.
There must be something here.
Oh, hello, you. That's the way to Redcliffe, right there. Go ahead, Barrett.
Let me try.
You gonna do it? Sometimes they do it automatically, but sometimes they won't. Rogues are the only ones that can pick locks, so it's always good to have a rogue in your party. Man, there is like a building like this. It's like a circular hut, and it's got a demon in it. And I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna come upon it. A letter found on a dead Templar. Templar Corin. In light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business, Tanner. Well. It's this elf root. Where is everybody? Holy shit, is everybody still in this building? Come on. Come on. Oh my god. For the love of Christ.
Away with you!
Come on, Cassandra. There. Go. Go, go, go. Go fight. Go, go, go. Why are we fighting the Pinnock right now? There's another Templar. Another one? Is there anything in this window? No, okay. Okay, because I don't want to mess with these people anymore. I'm here for the Veil Tear. Nothing else. Go ahead and save. No, don't interrupt, don't interrupt, don't interrupt. Ah ha ha ha, nice. Anybody else? Oh yeah, there's still that terror. Oh. Oh, those things always get me. Those things always get me. Not gonna get me this time. Ah ha 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 ha. No, leave me alone. Oh, there's another one. Man, these guys. I knew this was a tough one, but my goodness. I'm gonna blow through. Let me go. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Evelyn. Oh. Come on, Barrett. There we go. This is the last one. All we need to do is get this one. Ah, nice. Now go close it. Close it.
What made the mages come here of all places?
What I'm talking about. That's how you take down Fade Rifts. Oh my goodness. These guys fighting down there. Okay. Mosaic pieces, that's a new thing we haven't really encountered yet so much. They are quite actually pretty important if you're a lore buff. Which, you know, you don't have to be to play the game and enjoy the game for what it is, but you'll enjoy it a little bit more if you kind of embrace how deep and introspective, retrospective this world can be at times. But if you're a lore buff, the mosaics actually reveal some pretty interesting tidbits of dwarven history that kind of connects to the elves and the Inquisition and a lot of different things. Just like the codex entries, you don't necessarily have to read them to, you know, get the best experience of the game. All you really do have to do is play them, you know. But that being said, if you do embrace the codex entries and read them, you'll be surprised at how you know, dots get connected. All right, cool. Nope. So we have completed everything except for that exclamation point. Don't really know what that's about, but it's up there at that lake, and I don't know. Let's just fast travel to the camp, see what's up. Oh, okay, it's right there. Blood Lotus. First time we got that. That is going to lead me to a Carta outpost, which for the uninitiated, the Carta is essentially the Dwarven Mafia, so to speak. They're an organized crime syndicate centralized in the Dwarven Kingdom of Orzammar that is largely essential to the functioning of the rest of the world, actually. They deal in lyrium. Lyrium is what gives mages, it's kind of like the mana potion of this world. What am I looking for here? Lyrium is kind of like the mana potion, the main mana potion ingredient of this world. It's what gives mages their ability to cast more powerful spells, or to cast more spells. But it also gives Templars their ability to disrupt magic as well. So
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
One, two. Okay. Aha, there's 3. And there's 4. Got him. Oh, hello, you. Loot. Nice. Another one? All right. So, excuse me. I think, so here's my thesis, right? Here is my idea, right? The main thing that I'm wanting to do is to make the roads in and out of this village safe before I go to Val Royeaux. So this road's safe. The south road's mostly safe, except for that ward, or that rift. And then, of course, there's the thing in the cave there that oh, the red lyrium, yeah. Oh, and there's also one of, here in the Lornan's Exile, there's one of Solus's things, too. So there's a lot of things I do have to come back for there in a little bit. I don't want to do that right now. But kind of the idea is to be making the roads in and out of the Crossroads safe. And to get the horses before going to Val Royeaux. Where is Master Dennett? He's right there. So it's pretty much a straight line. Yeah. It's pretty much a straight line to his place. So we actually, yeah, we might actually have quite a while left on the Hinterlands, all things considered. At least today, before we go to Val Royeaux. We'll be coming back to the Hinterlands, but I don't want to stay in here for, like, I don't want to do everything in the Hinterlands right now. I very much want to get out of this map and go do some main quests before continuing on here. A lot of fights to do right down here, though.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars. We should move on. We can
It's
only
gonna
restore
be
order by
playing
securing an
this
alliance.
music all the time while we're down here, so I've got to just keep talking. While I've got to keep talking, why don't we just do some interactive stuff, you know? Comment below if you've ever played Dragon Age Origins 2, Inquisition, any of the Dragon Ages, and let me know what you thought of them. If you haven't played them, are you planning on picking up Dragon Age the Veilguard whenever it comes out? Let me know in the chat below. Varric. Here we go. So, I usually play a mage for Dragon Age Inquisition, and I'd always play a mage for Dragon Age 2. Hawk is a mage, in my opinion. That is the only acceptable answer. Unfortunately, it also means that Bethany always dies, and I like Bethany. Without mods. You can mod it in to where Bethany lives, but in the vanilla game, Bethany is Hawk's sister, and if you're a mage, she dies because she's a mage. If you're anything other than a mage, then your brother Carver dies, and Bethany stays. But, I believe deeply in my soul that Hawk is a mage. It's pretty much, as far as I'm concerned, the only acceptable playstyle for Dragon Age 2. For me, anyways. Dude, leave me alone, bro. Ah, this guy. Leave me alone. It's interesting because, honestly, Dragon Age is kind of the story of the mages. Now, my warden is not a mage, even though I like making a warden mage. But BioWare canon, the closest thing to BioWare canon for the warden is that it's a Dalish elf. Dalish elf woman. Even though I like the mage elf better. The mage elf is actually, I feel, much more tells the story of Dragon Age. Just playing mages, in my opinion, kind of tells the story of Dragon Age better than really anything else. Long fight, long fight. Come on now. We're doing fine. They're just bullets, Bungie. He's down. Oh, no, he's not. So, yeah, playing mages, I think, in a lot of ways, tells it honestly kind of makes me regret making my ChroniCanon world state not the mage elf, elven mage. It's so good. It's so good. The elven mage origin is so good. If you end up playing Dragon Age Origins, kind of like the gimmick of Dragon Age Origins is that you have all these different origins before you really kind of start the game. Like, before you start the main story, you have to play through your character's origin, and the origins are different depending on what race, class, combination you pick. And they're really, really in-depth, and some of them are kind of missable. Some of them are, I think the Dwarven one, well, I don't know. I mean, honestly, all of them kind of have their merits. All of them kind of have their merits. My goodness. Tough fight. Oh, wow, the fire actually damages us this time. More of them? Yeah. Where? Is it just those? Let them fight each other. I don't care. Stay with me. Oh, more? They just fucking appear, dude. I hate that. That was a thing that was introduced in Dragon Age 2, where they just kind of spawn more enemies in during the fights, and it was not a good addition to the formula, in my opinion. These guys are fighting back here too. Holy shit. Okay, alright, we're good, I think. At least we're getting a lot of loot.
I really am in the asset. Nowhere now.
Yeah, oh man, it got just talking about it's got me wanting to go back and change my world state so that I have a mage warden. Oh, because I love that origin story, you know. But I try to keep as close to BioWare canon as I can. But this is ChroniCanon, isn't it? You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do a BioWare canon playthrough some other time. If I do, then I'll catch up on stream. Or if I do, then I won't catch up on stream. I won't make you guys watch everything all over again. I'll just catch up on off stream and do it that way. I might. I don't know. I might. Comment in the chat below if you think I should. If you're a Dragon Age fan and you know what I'm talking about with the mage origin, which do you think that my world state should have? A Dalish rogue woman warden or a elven woman mage warden? The mage is my favorite. The mage is legitimately my favorite. And honestly, I am kind of disappointed. I think that's one of my biggest oh my god. Literally just spawned in on top of me. Really? Come on, guys. It's one of my biggest disappointments, and I think actually I modded Dragon Age Origins to where I could play as a Dalish mage. You should be able to play as a Dalish mage, I think. And I know that there's lore reasons why that would be difficult to do, but I think that there should be a Dalish mage playthrough in Dragon Age Origins. It would totally make sense. It's an easy way, just like a few dialogue lines is all it really needs to be justified in the lore. But yeah, I am definitely an elven mage. The elven mage origin, the starting off in the circle, being able to kind of a little bit sort of have a relationship with Cullen, because Cullen was in Dragon Age Origins. Very different person. Very, very, very different person in Dragon Age Origins than he is in Dragon Age Inquisition. The growth of his character is pretty fantastic to have seen. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you think. Comment in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube. Unfortunately, I will not be able to show anybody what I mean. So if you're new to Dragon Age, if you've never played Dragon Age before, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, well, Unfortunately, there's not really any way for me to show you. I wish that there was, but I don't have that capability right now. The best thing to do if you want me to get there, and if you want to see a Dragon Age Origins playthrough at some point, is to like, share, follow, subscribe, all of those things, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, all of those things. The closer I get to starting to make money off of this stuff, the closer I can start putting that money towards technology that will allow me to make stuff like that. Alright. So where are we at right now? We got some shards over here, Templars to the west, a Veil Rift. Let's go take care of that. Let's go take care of that Veil Rift. The funny thing is that I could honestly just kind of headcanon that my warden was an elven mage anyways, because in Inquisition, as far as Inquisition is concerned, there's not really any mention of the warden. I mean, the warden is mentioned under very specific circumstances, and very much not under any other circumstance. Come on. Give me the X. Where's the other? Oh, right there. Okay, so we've got the Veil Rift. Oh shit. Try to get the flank on them. Ah! Oh, that was cool. That was my passive. Cool. Oh, there's so many. There's not so many once you clear out the forts, but man. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. Hey, we leveled up. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'll take a level up. Why not? Wonder how many levels you could theoretically grind just by playing the Hinterlands over and over again, fighting all these guys. You know, oh my god. And they... I gotta take out one of those camps or else they're just gonna keep spawning. Taking way too long to get through this shit. This guy's got barrier for days. I don't have time for this. I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you. Take that Herald and lock and run. Come on, everybody. Let's just go. Let's just go. We got better shit to do with our time. If you just run, I'm pretty sure they actually will let you go. Eventually, yeah, the allies start spawning onto you. Come on, everybody. Come on. There we go. There we go. Get free of that. Get free. Get liberated. You trap enemies inside an electricity field that paralyzes those that try to leave. Lightning bolts. Map to battle menu. Triangle. And then, what is this? Flash fire, map to battle menu, R1. Got to take out this camp. We will have a lot less apostates to deal with once that is done. This is it. I think this is it. This is the one with the demon in it.
This place
Yep,
is my
that's the one with the demon in it. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that there was one with a demon in it, and a big demon at that. Where's he going? Where is he? Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, and there's apostates here? No, 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 no. Thank you, Solus. Thank you. Barrier. Come on, Cassandra. What are you doing? Yeah, there you go. Get out of there. Whew, okay.
Bandits, demons, mages, and Templars. The refugees are in dire need of help.
There are a lot of consequences for the Warden's actions, but there isn't a lot of consequences for who the Warden is in Inquisition. That is a lot more reserved for Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age 2 has a lot more in it that kind of references back to who the Warden was, as far as, you know, what their race was, what their class was. Specifically, if they were a mage or not. We are going, oh my goodness, so low on health potions. Avoid the Templars, avoid the Templars. Are the Templars blocking? Oh my god. So many. So many! They're everywhere. Non-stop fighting, bro. Let me go. Leave me alone. Leave. Oh my god. Templars. Ah. Get out of my way, Solus! Shit. That's Templars. We are looking for the cave. There it is. There it is. That's the cave right there. I'm here for your pickle.
I believe we are nearing the God.
Damn it. Open up. Barriers can be destroyed with enough of the opposite type of elemental energy. Can only be destroyed by a mage's cold attacks. Do you have cold attacks? Yes, you do, bitch. Ugh. Come on, man. What the hell? Why not? There it is. Everybody's pretty low on health right now, except for me. That's not a good thing. Cannot have my abilities. Drink our health. Mana potion. Sandra's down. Not good. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's over here. She's right in front of him. I don't like that. Alright, I need everybody. Solus, what are you doing? What are you doing right now? Okay. I need you to put shots on him. To lightning bolts. Yes, okay. Alright, nice. Take a health potion. Even if everybody dies, if I take this guy down. Nice. Where are you, Cassandra? Cassandra, oh! Barrack. Barrack's up. This is the last guy right here. We can stun lock him. We can take him down. Hello, welcome. Oh, nice. Nice Mind Blast, Solus. Just barely holding it down, Solus. Oh my god, this guy and his barriers. Oh, Solus is down. That's cool, that's cool. Cassandra can push him. I'm getting him up. Cassandra's down. Can we take him down? Can we take him down? Just us? We did.
The King's Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
But we still have those Templars to worry about, though.
Wrath of Novius. Alright, well there should be a lot less apostates over there on the main road now. Now we gotta go take care of the Templars. Oh, my coffee. I keep forgetting I've got coffee over here. The classic Kitsch recipe, 3.5 scoops of Nescafe dark roast instant espresso, and 2 scoops of brown sugar. Very nice. Okay, well that was decent. Let's see, everybody leveled up, which is a-okay with me. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Takes a moment to line up the perfect shot, but when it pays off with a devastating hit, that bites even deeper against enemies who aren't injured yet. Go ahead. Take it. Taking it. Gonna go ahead and map it to triangle. And then go to sabotage, and map that to R1. And then Cassandra. Any blow you can see, you can turn aside. All damage coming from the front is reduced. Got it. Definitely want that. Oh, we need to make lunge and slash triangle. And we need to go over to Vanguard and map that to R1. Nice. The Solus. Solus. Revival, definitely. Map to battle menu triangle. Go to snow and map to battle menu R1. Cool. Definitely. And then let's check the inventory. Pretty sure that staff is better than the Staff of the Dragon by a little bit. Wrath of Lovius. And then Solus, where are we at on you? You've got a pretty good staff, right? Yeah, you've got the Keeper staff. Mercenary Lord Blade. Take it. And Varric's weapon doesn't change. Evelyn, armor. Go ahead and wear that. Go ahead and wear that. We will put that in the chest. Solus. That's restricted to Evelyn only. That's what I thought. Anybody? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, take that. Take that, Cassandra. You're good. Okay, so that's armor. Accessories. Accessories. What kind of amulet? Amulet of magic. Let's get the enhanced amulet of magic. Energy barrage. Ability damage. Yeah, that needs to be that. Belt. Grenades belt. And that's about it. Okay, so Evelyn's done. Solus, you got an amulet of power. Use it. Cooldown amulet definitely on Solus. Cannot say that enough. Amulet, a ring of staggering. Let's see if how a ring of staggering helps you. He don't have firestorm, so not important. Payback strike. Shield bash. What kind of... Oh, you had an amulet of striking. Do you even have payback strike, Cassandra? What? Payback strike. Yes, you do. Okay, cool. So, Cassandra, accessories. Good rings, good rings. Magic amulet. Cold resistance belt. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Varric. Grenades belt. No amulet. Okay, I think we're good on inventory. And we're almost over encumbered too. Which, encumbrance works differently in this game. It's like you have a certain amount of inventory slots, and if you can't go over them. So the game never like slows you down because you're carrying too much or anything like that. It's literally just you just can't carry anymore, and you have to go back, sell to a shop or something like that, and then continue playing. Certain things don't count towards your inventory slots, like junk. Any kind of junk. Oh, I never leveled Solus up. Or no, he got a power amulet. That's what happened. He got a power amulet. What about some... You have learned to cast Barrier with a more stable magical pattern. Each time a barrier you cast expires, the ability cooldown is reduced. Your barrier holds its full strength for longer before it begins to decay. Cooldown. Nah. We'll do duration. Run from the Templars. Oh no, we're going into a different location. Not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. Ah, fuck. Am I gonna have to fight my way through these guys? I do not want to fight my way through these guys. Leave me alone. Quite frankly, I need to get back to Haven. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fight my way through them. Here we go. Cassandra, oh my god. Do your job. What? I love that passive that just like shocks people when they get close to me. Alright. Keep moving. Got to keep moving. Ah, leave me alone. Come on, man. Shard. Is the shard up there, I think? Or like up on a mountain or something like that? Or is it...
I hear reconstruction is progressing well in Kirkwall.
I know things are bad there.
I wasn't trying to...
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it.
About its recovery.
What you're talking about are the buildings, and even that will take years. People don't recover so easily.
Got it. Nice. Okay, now we gotta go locate the Templar camp. Before we can... Well, maybe we ought to rest. Travel back to camp. Yeah, we'll just travel back to camp. Take a rest. We don't even have any focus abilities yet, which focus is a thing that comes in later. It's like special, like ultimates, essentially. Requisitions. Prisoner cages. Okay. Alright, we got that done. Give me the other one. Right, report it.
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Cool. Rest. Okay, cool. Awesome. Going back down. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the King's Road again. See? Look at this. Look at it. Look how peaceful. To be honest, the King's Road is kind of, if you're not playing on stream, if you're just playing like casually, the King's Road is kind of a high point because it's like where the first time that you really see like the true battle of the Mage Templar War. Honestly, the first and only time that you see how bad the Mage Templar War could get, or is getting, as far as the game's lore is concerned. I said this last stream, but I think, my biggest hot take with regards to Inquisition overall is that Inquisition was not fully thought out and should have been more centered on the Mage Templar War instead of the things that it does center on. And should have given the Mage Templar War time to breathe rather than pushing past it so quickly. It's not that the other stuff couldn't have been worked in, just that maybe it should have been DLC, or maybe it should have been, which some of it is DLC. Some of the biggest, plot points of Dragon Age Inquisition are hidden behind DLC, which in and of itself is kind of a problem. But that being said, coming after me. But some of the stuff that Inquisition turns into main plots could have been DLC plots, and some of the things that Inquisition turned into its main plot could have been the next game's main plot. And then Dragon Age the Veilguard could have been, or possibly the plot of Dragon Age the Veilguard, or possibly, Dragon Age the Veilguard could have been Dragon Age 5. And Dragon Age Inquisition didn't have to be quite as big as it was. There's a lot of different ways that they could do it. It's kind of pointless to talk about it now, but that is kind of my hot take. My overarching hot take for Dragon Age Inquisition. Why does Solus need help? Cassandra's the one that's low on health. Gotta take down this guy's armor. Come on, Varric, take his armor down. Right. Keep going. Clear the Templars. That's the goal. Get them out of here.
The Templars have secured a position ahead.
That guy's gonna die. Push in, push in, push in. I'm gonna go up here. You go. Attack him. Yes. Man, people say there's not tactics to this game. They're nuts. Just because it's not, like, starting and stopping combat over and over and over again with the real-time and pause feature doesn't mean that there's not tactics. It just means that you gotta be able to think on your fucking feet. Indeed. Whoa, 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 wait. Where's the other guy? Big guy right here. There's the boss. Go get him, Cassandra.
You should be safer on the King's Road now.
Ah, oh, inventory's full. Okay. How about we destroy this, this, this. Yeah. I'm here for your pickle. I can't get over it. Never gonna get me over it. That's why we're kitsch. Okay. Weapons. Good. Armor. Go ahead and put it on, Solus. Put it on, Solus. Accessories. Accessories. Cold resistance belt. And another ring of staggering. Cassandra. Weapons. Good. Nope, hold on. Let's check your shield. Shard shield, still the best. Okay. Armor. What's Free March's armor? 11 for Ferelden armor. Let's get that Ferelden armor. Kill. 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 Okay. Anything. Vieric. Not changing your weapon, obviously. What do you got? Crit damage ring? I mean, we don't use caltrips a lot, but if I ever do use them, I'd want them to be enhanced. Cool, cool, cool. Armor? Yeah, no, okay, we already checked that. Okay. Moving on. Ooh, got some iron bark. And a Belt of the Winter Pact. What's the item description on that anyways? Examine. No item description? I will say, yeah, dude, there's a serious dramatic lack of proper item descriptions going on in Dragon Age Inquisition. They were a lot better in Origins and 2. Hopefully they're better in the Veilguard. Cold-based abilities are slightly more powerful at the cost of mana. So definitely needs to go to Soulless for now, even though it's really going to be more of a Vivian thing once we get Viv. Did you have a belt on, Soulless? Ah! You just had cold resistance on. That's fine. Cool. I'm well aware that Cassandra is low on health. Let's go make sure that we've totally cleared this Templar camp of loot. Got that Royal Elf Root, really important for upgrading magic items, upgrading health potions specifically, I think. Alright, so we have cleared the Templar camp. We have claimed the bridge. We have made camp. Anything. What? Is there anything else to do? No. So I'm gonna go check this here.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, ladies and gents, we are going back to Haven. World map. Travel to Haven. Man, those loading screens used to last a really long time. Oh, yes. Very nice. Good haul, everyone.
So if we get better horses, I think that'll make a difference.
Let's craft some armor. Man, I don't know. I just don't really care. To be honest. I just don't really care. Let's just sell. No. No. Where's the party chest at? Do I not have one until Skyhold? Because that'll be annoying. Got an exclamation. Oh, yeah. We've got trials. Trials rewards. Thank you. Oh, yes. Enhanced grenades belt. That's nice.
What kind of name is Chantry, anyway? Doesn't sound elven.
I like to listen to these conversations.
I never said it was my name.
You're a bit terrifying at times, Charter.
Why? Because you're realizing that every elf you casually call knife here might have a life you know nothing about?
I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
In this line of work, we can afford to forget nothing.
Get in.
Glycerol. And that can make tavern food taste a little more exotic.
Sell. Sell. Sell, 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 sell. Cool.
If I had something with
Very well.
I'd be retired. Like
Always remember that there are dialogues to do.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
The Circle of Magi at Ostwick. At least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home? Are you eager to go back?
I'd go home right now if I could.
Then I hope you can, once this business is done.
Well, I don't know, man.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
The same motivation you just had.
No motivation beyond making things between us less
antagonistic?
Exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
It probably does, Cassandra.
You don't think being noble gave you opportunities others don't have?
An opportunity to be decadent, perhaps. To be useless to anyone but myself. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone...
What happened to your brother?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Tell me about Navarra.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra. The real Navarra until much later. By then, I realized I knew it not at all.
What about your parents?
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a Mortalitasi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Mortalitasi?
Your uncle was a Mortalitasi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The Mortalitasi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you worked for the Divine?
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous Divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
So this is actually explaining the events of a movie, like an anime movie. It was like, I don't know if I'd call it anime per se. It was sort of a weird, like, sort of 3D animation kind of thing. I can't remember what it's called, but, you know, Gilder Thalin, every stream for the next 50 days, you're going to hear me say it. If you're curious about anything Dragon Age lore, Dragon Age media, Dragon Age anything, go check out Gilder Thalin. There's no better resource to check out for Dragon Age information, bar none, really. And so, but Gilder Thalin has a whole video on it, but essentially what happens is, you know, there's this whole movie that explains Cassandra's backstory and how she became the right hand of the Divine. It involves killing a bunch of dragons and some blood magic and blah blah blah.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the Divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
How did you become the right hand?
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
What became of the mages?
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles. with rewards and privileges and most holy gratitude. Many of them died at the combat.
Typical of the Chantry. You're still a hero.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
That's all for now.
I'll let you get back to work.
Cullen. I don't think he's out here right now. He's probably got a dialogue. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, Cullen is up here in front of the Chantry. Talk to Varric.
Need something?
Tell me about Red Lyrium.
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
He's explaining in summary the events of Dragon Age 2. Some of the events of Dragon Age 2.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What can it do?
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Why was it at the temple?
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's not a cheery thought.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, now we got the quest for Red Lyrium. God, thank you. I can't believe that it didn't just drop that quest when I saw it in the Hinterlands.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous.
I bet you are interested in that, aren't you, Baldy? Huh? I bet you are interested in that, with your little weird animal jaw necklace thing. Kind of looks like a wolf jaw, doesn't it?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case...
How do you know it's an artifact, Solus? Huh? How do you know it's an artifact? How do you know it wasn't just like a spell or something?
I'd like to know more about
Oddly
it,
specific.
Why?
You're an elven mage. Not from the Circle, not Dalish. You're an unknown element. If I'm to trust a self-taught apostate with my life, I need to know more about him.
I don't see myself as self-taught. But then, since I have not told you, you'd have no way of knowing that. All right. What can I tell you?
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
He's explaining some of the events of Dragon Age Origins.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real?
It is the Fade.
They are
all
all real. Such a good line. It is the Fade. They are all real. Ugh.
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession. Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
You trust these spirits not to possess you the first time you accidentally make a wish?
Do you trust your friends not to turn on you?
Well, yes, but they're people.
Ah, of course.
You know what I mean.
Are people only people because they are flesh and blood? Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Spirits are bound by their nature. You said it yourself. They're shaped by contact with real people.
Just as Liliana was shaped by contact with divine Justinian. As those who serve the Inquisition are shaped by you. If I change your mind in this conversation, does that mean you're no more real than a spirit?
You've thought about this?
On occasion, yes.
I love it. I love it. I love
We'll talk
the
later.
back and forth between them. As a circle mage, she's kind of, and a circle mage and an Andrastian. She is an Andrastian as well. I think she is, kind of uniquely capable of sparring with him from the perspective of her cultural background.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its Herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
So far, you're the only one who's insisted we can't work together.
We might, if your Inquisition would recognize the Chantry's authority.
There is no authority until another Divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle system. I saw prisoners and jailers. The prisoners learned fear, and the jailers cruelty.
But the Templars served the Chantry.
Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment of the mages, at which point they rebelled. I am not certain the Chantry should ever have been backed by blades.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition. Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care? I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right. Let's talk about you.
Me?
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a bard, an Orlesian spy for many years. For a time I also served a small cloister in Lothering. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The Bard's is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
I should leave you to your work.
We can always talk later.
I'm used to delivering children. Can be complimentary when to call. See you please.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me.
Research
verify
that the infections
One
have
life,
decreased in number.
one death. There is but
Thank you for
one
your
God.
Tell
And
me,
he is our Maker.
are you happy this way? With everything you feel and dream
These
cut
truths
away?
the Maker has
I no
revealed
longer
to
talk to
me.
dragons.
As there is but
I
one
see.
world.
Creator judge me.
One life.
I no longer talk to dragons. What?
Touch me with fire.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Tell me I am.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
Not as well as it should. How can people focus on trivialities when faced with the breach?
It is easy for us to imagine that mundane matters fall aside in tumultuous times. The Chant of Light does not speak of feeding troops or arranging meetings or any such mundane concerns. But every organizational detail you contend with, Andraste herself once faced. These trivialities are steps on your path to victory, even if history never remembers them.
You keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
No wonder everyone is so nervous around us. Who chose that name?
Divine Justinia herself. I understand that this was not a popular decision. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the Seekers of Truth, and eventually the Templars.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was Divine Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
All right.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
Ah, Lady Trevelyan.
May I have a moment?
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
You must want to know about the 7th most illustrious family in all Ostwick. Or is it 8th?
Whatever the rank, it would be helpful to claim your kinsmen as friends. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
My parents are on a first-name basis with most priests in Ostwick, and I have a dozen cousins in the Chantry. When they hear I've been touched by Andraste, you'll have to stop them from giving you money.
I'll take that as a yes. Val Royeaux has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the Free Marches somewhat quaint.
Even though I'm a mage, that doesn't give them pause.
Not an unfamiliar sight. Mages from noble families are given more leeway. Besides, Ostwick Circle had a reputation for being rather sedate.
My parents made arrangements. I visited home from time to time.
What parent wouldn't want to prevent their child from growing into a stranger? It must have soured your relations with the Templars.
Just thinking, how did she feel about the Templars? I mean, I think that she kind of felt that the Templars served a purpose at the best of times, but at the worst of times, the Templars were a oppressive force. She is a rebel mage, pure and simple. She was a rebel mage. Like, she was part of the rebellion. She was, in my mind, maybe even a libertarian, although kind of a moderate libertarian. In the lore, the College of Mages, or the Circle of Magi, had these different colleges, right? So you had like the College of Equitarians, which really supported the Chantry. You had the College of Libertarians that wanted to free from the Chantry, and then there was a half dozen other colleges that kind of ran the gambit between those two. And so I would think that she was at least probably a libertarian with very moderate leanings, where she wanted more freedom to practice magic, and she wanted more strict controls over the Templars' authority, but she didn't want to abolish the Circle necessarily. She didn't want to abolish the Templars even. I'm gonna say I didn't mind the Templars.
Templars at Ostwick were even-handed enough. A few were almost friendly.
Commander Cullen will be pleased. For a man no longer with the Order, he takes its faults quite personally. This place is no bastion of civilization, not like the Circle. I hope you don't find the living conditions in Haven too drastic for someone of your station.
How do you find it?
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold. And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization for miles around. Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Having a few leagues of ice between me and whoever wishes me ill can't hurt.
Do not say that too loudly. Chancellor Roderick is still here. Until next time, my lady.
Alright. Cool. so we've got Inquisition perks. Opens up new dialogue options related to history, and the Chantry grants an additional 50%
My scouts have posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Adds one more slot for potions for all party members. Increases... Inquisition procurers can leverage the organization's reputation to purchase a shipment of rare and valuable raw materials. Blah, blah, blah. I really like getting the knowledge ones first as much as I can. Creatures that interact with it. Yeah, really. Oh, man. That's not what I wanted to do. Fuck. Gather coin, nice, got some monies.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Commander Cullen, am I to understand you are in charge of the soldiers trampling on my lawns, providing food and refuge to the scrabble of filth burrowing into my land? A plague on you, sir, for spitting in the face of an honest petitioner for taking advantage of my distress. Did my wretched neighbor Bantraft whisper in your ear? Tell me what he paid you so that I may at least know the price of treachery, sir. My only consolation is that a few of the rank and file have gone to join your farce of an Inquisition. Well, you can just go eat it. How about that? Dick. Rescue missing soldiers in Ferelden. Definitely gonna gather some coin.
Let us begin.
Go to Orlais. We have 26 power, so I could unlock all of these. Address the Chantry and Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city, so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask her.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Oh man, I thought it was just gonna unlock it. It's fine. It's whatever.
The city still mourns.
No!
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Nope. That's at 12:08. I bet that's when I went into the war room. Yeah, we're not doing that yet. Not doing that yet. I want to get the horses first. All I wanted to do was unlock it. I didn't want to kick it off. Get this money again. Oh, it actually randomly generated more money, so that's cool.
Garnering interest from the capital.
You're not pleased?
I am not convinced we are prepared for the full scrutiny of Val Royeaux.
Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy regions of southern Ferelden. Because the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult, but the Inquisition's advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest. Send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a large group could. If I contact the local... Yeah, no. This one. The missing soldiers have been found in a bog called the Fallowmire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demand to meet the Herald of Andraste if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Not now. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. It's not unusual for their order to fade from public notice when there's no blight, however. However, recent reports claim that a group was traveling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. The Wardens are reclusive, but not untraceable. If there are signs of their passage on the Sword Coast, that's D&D, my agents will find them. Sister Liliana, Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Rector. Now... Sister Liliana, the shards acquired by the Herald of Andraste are unlike anything I've encountered. Though ancient in origin, few have been recovered before now. The breach must have disrupted whatever ancient magic was concealing them from view. I have heard of one scroll that mentions the shards. It belonged to the Circle Tower in Markham. However, after the circles fell, the Sorrel family seized many of the valuables as compensation for donations made after their maid son was taken there. They intend to sell the scroll, however, along with everything else, at private auction. Enchanter Renaud, hastily enthralled below. Josephine, if this ancient magic is tied to the breach or can offer some advantage against it, we need to know. Can you get us into that auction, Leliana? A few well-placed rumors should incite bidding wars on other items, leaving the scroll for us. Sister Liliana, with thanks to Our Lady Ambassador, I was able to study the scroll. The reference is vague, but it implies a connection to a temple, possibly elven. I followed the lead and believe one such temple stands in an oasis in the western approach. As to what may lie within, I cannot say. Reports of the place are cut off or have pages missing. I have yet to find a reliable first-hand account. Perhaps our soldiers can provide a better one. Enchanter Renaud. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this dialogue again.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Jesus... And let's ask her. I'm more... What?
Alright. Cancel. Now it should be unlocked for us to just go straight into without having to do that again. Oh my god, I forgot to set somebody to make gold. Ugh. Money. Money.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Okay. Nothing else to do but go get the horses. Although there should have been one to rebuild that bridge. I don't know why that one wasn't there, but it's whatever, I guess. Okay. Thrin. Need to talk to Thrin. Healing mixture. Craft item.
Not as many as would have if we weren't here. Now hush and pass me a bandage.
Upgrade potions. Yay. Get it done, boy. I want some more. More healing. Increase duration. Increase healing. Cool. Lyrium potion. Anything? No. Okay, let's check tonics. We don't have any tonics, and we don't have any... Ooh, we do have Antivan fire grenades. They need blood lotuses. We can get those.
Here, sir. With Cedric's compliments, sir.
What's the catch this time?
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at Redcliffe, giving those people some
Do I want to craft? Yes, I think I want to craft, specifically I want to craft some upgrades. Oh, hold on, let me see. Any more? No? Okay, it was just a false. There's going to be a lot of false flags like that. Hey, Charter's not here anymore. Interesting. Just want to craft some upgrades. So you have to craft upgrades here. Yes. Okay, select. Maybe I just don't have any recipes.
You may
Okay.
Even better.
We do need to go to Cassandra and equip the Swedish Fingers. Yeah. Cool. We'll sell that mercenary longsword and leave. Back to the road. Sell. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Let's drop a hard save and go back to the Hinterlands. Oh, brother. Man, I might as well go back and do these. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if I'm ready yet for that Veil Rift. I want to be ready for the Veil Rift when I go, because I do not want to have to backtrack. Fort Connor? Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay. Well, we have to start there anyways if we're moving on, so I might as well. Warriors? Yeah, okay, whatever.
Nothing to report, sir.
So that's done. That's done. That's done. Dennett. Dennett. Right there. Oh, we're so close. Get to that Astrarium. We will... Hello, guys. Thanks for the loot.
Resources. Commander's orders. No small task given recent troubles, but I've some supplies here you may find useful.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. See ya. Genuinely surprised. I can't remember. I thought that there was going to be a war table mission to repair this bridge. I know that there is a war table mission to repair the bridge. It's just at what point does it come around, I guess, is what had me confused. Let's go ahead and check up here near this waterfall. Beautiful water. Here's the thing. Like, seriously? Water? If a game can nail water, you know it has good animators. Water is tremendously hard to animate. All the animators that I've ever listened to, that I've ever talked to, have said that animating water is like one of the hardest things to do, to make good, to make it look realistic and to make it look engaging, artistic. very difficult. And the fact that Dragon Age Inquisition is now a 10-year-old game and does water better than some modern games is just a testament to the skill and drive and passion of the animators of this game. Props to you guys. You did a great job. I know that you had a really tough time doing it and that it was rife with, you know, different development struggles, corporate struggles, toxic corporate culture and whatnot. But it does not change the fact that, my God, did you do a good job. Oh, these wolves, bro. I remember these wolves. So stupid. Annoying as hell enemies. Wolves always are annoying. Like, oh my gosh. Literally hate wolves in D&D, in any video game. Wolves are such a terrible...
The area ahead is well defended. Be ready.
Yeah, I don't really want to get too deep into that area. There's like a cool... whatever. No, I don't want to get too deep into that area. I guess the Astrarium is up there, though, so we'll kind of... I guess I'll call it on that Astrarium for now. We'll just go ahead and cancel that. Whatever. Camp. Go make Master Dennett safe, get his horses so that we can go to Val Royeaux. I will do Val Royeaux on this stream, even if it means I have to go over. I think it's important to the flow of content that we get through that.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad, or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
There are quests up here, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. There's like a war table mission for you to like put flags down in order to build watchtowers around Dennett's herds. But I think you probably have to talk to Dennett first before you open up the quest. Get out of my way, Solus. There's the camp right there. Nice.
We could make camp here.
Yep. Indeed we could, Cassandra.
Nothing to report, sir.
Nothing to report, sir. Thank you. All I needed to know. Alright, now we go talk to Dennett. Dennett, my man. What up, homeboy? Oh, I can see that. Let's just go talk to Dennett first. There's an Oculus up there. Check this house real quick.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Right there.
The wards are working. It should be harder for tears to form here.
Good, good, good. Oculus. There's one. All the way over. All the way down. All the way up. And then zigzag. There's one. 3. 4. And 5. Got it. Have I already checked this house? I think I have, right? I think I just checked this out. No, I didn't. Look at that. Tevinter Imperium. Mosaic piece. Grab this shard.
This must be the Horsemaster.
Indeed it must, Solus. Can't believe you figured that out all by your fucking self.
Let's look around.
Hello, Master Dennett.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. High time someone did. Never thought it'd be a mage, though. Redcliffe's had enough trouble with magic already. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
If you want what's best for Redcliffe, you'll provide us with horses.
I do want what's best for Redcliffe, but you've got some work to do first. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? Because of what I said about mages? All the trouble magic's causing around here might well take a mage to fix it. That's all I meant. My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
And I'm taking this bottle of wine while I'm here too. Taking it. Just raiding this guy's house while we're here. Why not? Oh, he got a copy of Varric's book.
So here we are, Elf. Cleaning up another human mess.
What would the Inquisition do without our stabilizing influence, Master Tethras?
I assume they just start burning things.
That does sound like most humans I know.
If you gentlemen are quite finished...
Now, don't get touchy. We're just here to lend you simple humans our help.
Before you cause everything to explode.
Again?
Good to see you, Inquisition.
Can you help the refugees?
The refugees down at the Crossroads could use your help.
Right now, any food I give those luckless bastards might as well go to the rebel mages or bandits. Talk to my man Bron. He'll tell you what those folks need to protect themselves. Once that's done, I'll give as I can. I've no problem with charity, long as it's not wasted.
Tell me about the area.
What can you tell me about the wilderness around here?
Got some old ruins in the forest, from long before any king of Ferelden. The lakes are pretty, though when the weather's odd, you hear tell of spirits. Beyond that, my daughter Sienna set up a track just over there. Fool girl likes to race the horses.
You said your wife Elena is in charge of the farms.
Yes, a lot of families work our land. They work for us and we take care of them. Elena knows the farms better than I do, knows what they need. I imagine not being killed by anything would be a start, though.
You said you were once Al Eamon's stable master.
Master of the mounts. Fereldans don't appreciate horses like they do in Orlais, but they knew my name in Val Royeaux. My horses took sick less and carried a man longer than any of those fancy prancers they've got. You take care of my people, and I'll make sure your Inquisition is riding right.
Farewell.
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
Okay. Hold on. Not the horse race yet. I want to clear some of this stuff first. Varric. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, so basically you have to have an Inquisition perk that makes it easier to get into doors. There are certain locked doors that you can't get into without it.
We need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Okay. Take out some wolves. Got it.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
What do you want me to do?
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Cool, cool, cool.
Farewell.
go ahead and take care of this rift. Oh, he got me. I didn't realize. Didn't even realize. Man. Let me check something real quick. I just want to check something real quick. Hello, hello. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Hello? Okay. Just wanted to make sure that my phone hasn't been echoing my stream this whole time. That would have been annoying. There's a Tierda. Alright, so we've got to be up in the hills to get those, I think. That one might be accessible. Oh, that one's definitely accessible. Oh, okay. Hold on just a second. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's in like a cave or something, I bet. Okay, alright. Just wanted to make sure. Going to quest map. Let's go ahead and do that. Mount the horse at the stables. So we're gonna start doing a little chatting now that the music's going. How are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Is anybody interested in playing Dragon Age yourself if you haven't? What are your thoughts on the game, its design, art style, magic, lore, anything like that? Comments in the chat below.
Fancy trying out one of my courses?
What kind of racing are you talking about?
I set up a course over there with stakes in the ground. It's too narrow to race directly, so I time it with a sandglass. You try to ride the course before I call time.
I'll try one of your courses.
Wonderful. Get your horse and I'll set up the stakes. You make time, I'll throw in some of the dress money Father gave me. Consider it a donation to the Inquisition.
That one. There we go. Okay. Ride to the starting gate. L3 to gallop. Circle to dismount. Ride to the starting gate. Okay. Which one's the starting gate? This one? Okay. Alright. And go. As long as I hit every gate, this race is pretty easy. I think there's actually more levels. Yeah, I think there's actually more than one. It's a harder one.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
Try another?
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stakes straight away.
Mount the horse. It's not a bad horse mechanic, like mount mechanic, all things considered. Go through the... Yeah, good. It's not robust by any means, but it gets the job done. It's just not, like I said in the last stream, it's really just kind of superfluous. You don't really need to use the mounts. And sometimes it can be easier to just not use the mounts and just fast travel around like I've been doing. They can be faster than the fast travel sometimes because of the loading screens, but... I think there's one more. If I'm not mistaken, there's one more.
Nicely done. Fancy another race?
One more.
Set up the next course.
Great. Go get mounted. I'll put up the stakes straight away.
There might actually be two more, but I think they're going by pretty quick, so there's no reason to just not get them done right now. As long as you're going max speed. And you don't stop for anything, it's pretty easy to beat these races. This one's pretty long. Stretch there. Oh, you gotta go through that one again? Oh, this one? Okay, I see. It's gonna kind of take me in a spiral. Whew. Come on. Come on. I think we can do it. Just barely. Got him.
Whoa!
What up?
Architect, you've mastered every course I set up. That was some riding.
Nice. Alright, well that's done. Cool, cool, cool. Very awesome. Love that. Go ahead and get that shard. You pretty much run at the speed that the horse goes, so it's like, instead of fucking around with like the dismounting and the mounting and all of those animations, might as well just run. Nope. It's up there. Watchtower. What's this? The Veil Rifts. Actually, I think this one you can't get to. You gotta go all the way around the mountains to get... There's like a pass in the direction behind me that will take you to a totally different area that's inaccessible. Oh no, it's right here. It is right here. The Druffalo. Where the Druffalo roam, the Druffalo roam. Okay. And it's like right there. Uh-huh. This one's a pretty tough one. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can do this one. Oh, here it comes. Oh, I don't know if I can do this one. I don't think I can do this one. Not yet. Not yet. Let's get some watchtowers up. Just focus on getting the horses is all I need to do. Try not to get too awful bogged down in the details. I was trying to get the archive stream up on YouTube, and I'm having some copyright issues that's giving me hella problems right now. So I'm trying to get that figured out. Hopefully we can get that done today, because I at the very latest I'd like to get it done today. At the very least, I'd like to get that archive out today. But the music copyright be getting me. And YouTube's system, AI system of dealing with copyright and like muting sections of the video and stuff like that, it's just not been operating as well as it really needs to be. Okay, so this is going to be annoying, but we're going to have to put these watchtowers down. Oh, I got to deal with the wolves too. Where is the watchtower spot? It's up there. It's up there, I think. At least we don't have to deal with fighting mages and Templars all the time. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Gotta go to the war table now. Where are we? Where's the deal with the wolves? You hear my roommates in the background there.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh shit, no, ah, that's fine, whatever, it's just an elf root. Grab that one. Gotta deal with the wolves. Which means we're gonna have to go off into the wilderness this way. Carta coat, that's cool. Yeah, give that to Varric immediately. Carta coat. Yeah. Very cool. Anybody? Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep moving. Don't want to... There we go. Okay, so nothing here. I'm afraid we might have to go up into that area where that Veil Rift is, but I'm not sure. There's a dam right here. Yep. I think I'm going to have to. I think I'm going to have to. Damn it. I don't want to go up in there. That Veil Rift is too hard. That Veil Rift is too hard. I don't think that there's any other way, though. Just go ahead and explore this area, Dead Ram Grove. Wonder what's back here. Looks like a place... Oh, I remember. Yeah, this place is like full of bears. Especially if there's a trial that can like make bears super hard. Like just like it's so random, but it just makes specifically bears super hard. And it's so funny and not something that I'm gonna waste my time on this stream. Okay, so we're up here. Maybe we can do this Astrarium. We're up here in the mountains. There's a chest. Maybe we can get to this Astrarium. Not that way, though. Oh, where is it? Right there. Anything up this way? Cool. Let's see if I can do this one. Okay, I think you start here. Go here, here, and then you go here, and here. God, that one's pretty easy. I don't even count that one. That one's just pretty, like, super easy. Finish. We definitely need more blood lotuses. Oh, here's a cave. Looks like we're gonna go to 2 again today. Hopefully that's acceptable to everybody, I hope. If not, I mean, it's my strength. But I have a certain amount of things that I want to get through today, and by God, we need to get through them. I think there's going to be a quest that takes us up in here. Oh, there's a guy.
These were mere bandits. They moved with the efficiency of a trained group.
There's a thing up here. Wrath repentant. What am I supposed to do? There's something that you're supposed to do here. Letter from a lover. Bring Felondaris to the tree on the hill. Felondaris. Is that a guy or an herb? I can't remember. We'll go ahead and log that. Make that the quest. I'm not really sure what that is. I think it'll probably work itself out in time. Oh, bear. Out of Solus. Bear hide's a pretty good crafting material. Okay. Dungeon entrance. There's a dungeon right there. Oh, I bet it's the Carta dungeon. I bet it's the Carta dungeon. It instructs a young man to bring Val Royeaux to a tree where a stone lady stands. I think it's an herb. I'm like 90% positive that Val Royeaux is an herb. We just have to collect some. Oh, there's wolves. Get it? Spindleweed. Ah! Yeah. Oh, we forgot to turn in all of this research material to Minave. We can do that later. Let's do this Carta dungeon. I think that this... Oh, but if we do it before... If we do it before we're supposed to... I'm worried that we will have to do it again. Does anybody know? Comment in the chat if you know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the Carta one at all. Maybe it's just like a room dungeon.
So we're taking the magical fire with us?
Yup. Damn it. Loot. There we go.
That crossbow is remarkable, Varric. I am surprised the dwarves have not made more of them.
The woman who made Bianca would rather that not happen. Wars are bloody enough as it is. A crossbow that fires this far and this quickly, with so little training, every battle would be a massacre.
Indeed. I am surprised, not disappointed.
Oh, brother. You ever heard of a thing called World War I? Pretty much precisely what happened. There it is. There's the rune. Got the rune. Alright, I think that's it. I think that's all that we have to do in here. Yeah, I think that's all that we have to do in here. Okay. Cool. A lot of stuff done up here. Gotta deal with those wolves. Man, if I do nothing else, right? Gotta do these wolves. If I do nothing else, I have to get mounts for the Inquisition today. Even if I don't go to Val Royeaux, I've got to get these mounts done today. I think maybe we can avoid this. I'm going to go ahead and drop a hard save. Yeah, I think we can avoid that Veil Rift. Stop jumping! Thank you. Glitched. I think we're getting close. I think the Wolf's Barrow is like right up here. Down here, do a little searching. Nothing. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Into the Wolf's Barrow. Go.
Must be the wolves Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Good opportunity to harvest a lot of canine leather.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves.
Where's that? Oh, it's up there. I forgot about the little platforming section that's here in the hollow. Ah, there's the terror.
Should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Done, diggity done. Crystal Grace. This is kind of a rare crafting ingredient. Rarer. Packmaster. What does that necklace do exactly? Packmaster. Sunder on hit. Oh. Maybe Cassandra. What you've got? Amulet of Magic. Yeah, take the token of the Packmaster. What? Oh, I see. Okay, where's the... right there. Crystal Grace, always good to grab while we're here. Safeguards against looters. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Man, we're not leveled enough to get that Veil Rift. I really wish we were, because I'd like to just go ahead and get that shit done. We might be leveled enough to get the one down south. We gotta do this Veil Rift before we try to do the Buffalo, or else the Buffalo's gonna die. What? Oh, the fear one first. Oh, where is everybody? What the hell? Oh my god. Solus, run away. Just run away, Solus. Evelyn, you're back. Look, fuck that. We're just leaving. We're leaving. We can't do it yet. The Phantom will kill us. We're leaving. Those ghostly ice-themed demons are menaces. They will take you out like that. Snap of the fingers. Okay, so we've taken out the wolves. We've got to go to the war table. Put the watchtowers up.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
I stopped the wolves.
The wolves should be back to normal now. There shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, now we gotta go back. Let's go ahead and do this stuff down south right here. Since we're already in overtime, might as well. Got to go to Lordan's Exile. I think we might be leveled enough to take this Fade Rift now.
You know, Seeker, for someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little Inquisition. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming you didn't drag them all here by force.
How kind of you.
I mean, you never know. You could have kidnapped Ruffles and she'd be too polite to say anything.
Liliana recruited Josephine. They're friends.
So there's a rational explanation after all. Just when I thought you had layers.
That should help ward off demons.
Indeed it should. Thanks, Solus. Oh, we got a level? We got a level? We got a level? Just go ahead and get the next power. Apply, map, R1. And fuck the flame. I mean, she's just not a flame mage. Going to here. You know, I talk a lot about Gilder Thalin on this in this stream, but I haven't mentioned that there's another great YouTuber who did a pretty fantastic little full series retrospective on Dragon Age, and it was Noah Caldwell Gervais. If you've ever heard of Noah Caldwell Gervais, if you haven't, then you should check him out. He's, like I've said this before, but he's bar none probably the best video game reviewer and video essayist out, you know, anywhere. Pretty much anywhere at this point in time, in my opinion. This Rage Demon's gonna come and try to kill me. Thanks for the barrier, Solus. Thanks for the barrier. Disrupt the rift. But if you want to know a lot more about Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition and its DLC, maybe you don't want to play the games, but you want to know like what's the deal with this whole thing going into Dragon Age Veilguard, you should definitely check out Noah Caldwell-Gervais' videos. He is a fantastic YouTuber, fantastic content creator. I really honestly consider him the best. The best at his craft at the moment, anyways. Oh, yeah. See, it's always better to not beat your head against the wall of a difficulty spike. It's better to just leave and come back. That goes for a lot of games, honestly. You know, Elden Ring, if you want something more modern, Elden Ring. It's really great advice for Elden Ring. Where is the next thing? Red Lyrium, right there. Don't want to fight anybody else, just want to get to the cave. Get in here. Destroy this red lyrium. There shouldn't be anybody in here, honestly. Alright, so that right there is everything. Everything in this zone is done down south, and almost everything in Dennett's zone is done. And almost everything in this zone is done, except for the lake. And I don't want to do the lake right now. Alright, so we're going back to Haven. Not gonna bother with conversations right now. We'll do that when we're not in overtime. There's plenty of time. I mean, by the time that the game is over, you've pretty much exhausted everyone's conversation trees. There's no sense in pushing it further than it needs to go.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness of us.
Secrets go to 4 points needed in category. What kind of bullshit? Need that. Okay, fine. Extra herbs. Significant increase to discovery range of the searching area. Eagle-eyed. Gather coin. Ready. Done. Cool. Gathered. Build watchtowers. There are nobles near Redcliffe who will gladly help the Inquisition if we make them an offer. My soldiers will have those towers up in short order. What's this one? The Bog Unicorn. You have received an offer of assistance. I am unnerved but not opposed. It is not the first strange promise we have received, and likely will not be the last. An elegantly written note follows. The Inquisition has need, and we would provide. We have in our possession a mount of noble spirit, fallen in battle against rage, returned to life by the boundless urge to run and serve a worthy cause and noble master. Prove what your followers already believe, that your reach is beyond this realm, that even the forces of the Fade are your ally, that death is no barrier to victory, the collective. Nothing interferes with the arrival. We'll take every care with such a boon. Our associates will see to it. Our soldiers will ensure the creature arrives safely. Doesn't take any time, so we just get it immediately, so that's good. Go ahead and send Josephine out.
At your service.
And Colin can do this.
All right.
So now we have 45 minutes before we can even move the main quest forward. What's going on up here? Over here in Orlais. Red Heart. Such is the reach of the threat that the Inquisition received offers from all corners of Thedas. From a distant clan of Dalish comes a surprise. A letter in flowing script. Perhaps you are not as we, and do not share what we believe, but this threat is common to us all, for the wounded sky belongs to everyone. If nothing else, we would have you sure of foot in your journey towards victory. Mas inalis in lasa revas evanura. I'll quietly make certain nothing interferes with the arrival. Present for Bianca. Flames of the Inquisition Charger. We have garnered the attention of the finest armorers in the land, and they would see our message conveyed unadorned. They offer a mount that reflects the flames of the Inquisition. It is, by all accounts, magnificent. A block letter note follows. We would send our best, and you will know it when you see it. It is much at home in parade as on the battlefield. Let all who stand against you see that they stand against a force, a cause. Our skill is yours, those of the hammer. I'll quietly make certain... Cool. And now, at last, this one. Present for Bianca. Leliana, heard your little birdies have had recent success picking up shiny things for the Inquisition. Maybe you can help me out. One of the apprentice smiths saw me walking by with my Bianca, and we struck up a conversation. The apprentice said he once met a Formari mage named Provident, who had ideas for improving the precision of siege engines, and wondered if they could be adapted for Bianca. And then he got into phrases like recoil dampening and rectilinear motion, and I politely excused myself. Could you tell your magpies to keep an eye out for Provident or his designs? Obviously, I don't have trouble with Bianca's accuracy, but she does like it when Daddy gets her new fittings. Varric. I can certainly tell my agents to look out for this Provident, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. Since the Mage Rebellion, or so many have been killed or lost, I wouldn't hold my breath for these designs either.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, everybody is out on mission. 45 minutes. Let's say, next time we get on, that we will go to the Fallowmire. Fallowmire's pretty quick. Not a lot going on there. And I think we could probably get through it in one stream. Possibly even without even going into overtime. So, yes. We will go ahead and cut it there. We're going to go ahead and cut it there. Sorry we didn't get to Val Royeaux, everybody, but, you know, the Hinterlands have a reputation for a reason. They're not as bad as the reputation makes them out to be, but I mean, they're definitely a pretty big beginning section, without a doubt. So, anyways, it's been fun. Thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for sticking around if indeed you still have. Make sure to go and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/chronickitch. I'm also on Threads if you want to check me out on Threads there. Go and subscribe on YouTube if you want to see the archives of these videos. The archive of episode 1 of this series should be coming out today. I will make it a priority to make sure that it comes out today. Other than that, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you again, not tomorrow because it's the weekend, but make sure to stay tuned because we might be doing some weekend streams, some multiplayer streams with KSS and stuff like that, so make sure to stay tuned, and without further ado, thanks for showing up, everybody. Have a great day.